Okay, holy watchers. This is like the third time I had to do this video over because I had an alarm for me to go to a doctor's appointment that kept interrupting. Y'all know me with that noise. You know, that means it's just a grumbling, but that's okay. I'd rather do that than say them cuss words. That's one thing I'm still working on is eliminating them cuss words because it used to be just vocabulary for me, regular vocabulary since I was a child. It's all I grew up around, and I know some of y'all experienced that. And I'm not against nobody that cusses, but listen, got to work on that to try to eliminate it. But in the meantime, I do understand some people. Listen, I've gone over that in previous videos. Let me get back to this Mars retrograde and everything because I got to get out of here for this doctor's appointment. So anyway, third time round. Talking about this Mars retrograde stuff. Basically, all that I've said in these previous videos prior to this one, this is part 5 now. But part 5, listen, Mars retrograde is done. But as I'm saying, it's left behind residual drama and chaotic effects and the emotion whirlwind that we're going through. Everyone's like, what's going on? What's going on? You ain't losing your mind. You're not sick or nothing like that. This is for real. But the main thing you need to understand is we are going into March. March is the new year. It's supposed to be the new year. You know that 13 calendar is what we're supposed to be on. But, you know, we got to follow the way they do things, whatever. But listen, March is a big deal. And if you watch B-Dell 1014's video, he explains to you a lot of stuff that's going to go down in March. But you need to be aware of the importance of March. I tell you to watch his videos because he's got some serious stuff in there. So anyway, with Mars retrograde, all the symptoms and everything and why you've been feeling intense and everything, you've got to wrap that up and deal with it and repel it and release things off of you. And that's going to require sitting down and actually writing things out, journaling, maybe writing them letters I told you about. Write those letters to the people that have hurt you, or write down things and journaling them. Heavenly Father, I know in affirmative talking, I affirm that I am going to overcome feeling this way, feeling that way. And I'm going to get rid of all anxiety and worry and this and that. I mean, these are the things you write down to get rid of. And mean it wholeheartedly, because this kind of shifting that has been going on and the energy that's residual is growing and growing because we have that moon coming up on the 27th. And it's all in preparation. This is all Mars retrograde was preparing you to clean up all that clutter in your life. So the shift that is in March that is to come is going to be the one that's really going to excel everything. It's going to catapult you. Okay, that's what it's about. Catapulsion. And so what's going on in February is giving you that time. We're not done with February yet. But during this time right now is where you really need to write down and look at things and start rereading because see, when you read it over again and repel it and rebuke it and send it out and release it and let it go, your mouth verbally doing that. I told you, words, English words are the language. It's speaking spells, it's speaking curses, it casts this and that. You have that power within yourself to reverse all that with your speech. So when you write these letters out and then you read them and then you send that away and you repel it and it back to, like Whoopi Goldberg said in Color Purple, everything you done to me already done to you. Speak that over your life and get rid of all this stuff, and shut things down that don't no longer serve you. Enemies, that you start recognize people for what they are. Have they been doing things to help you along your way in your life, or are they a hindrance? Take a serious long look. I've had some loved ones I've had to let go. I love them with my dear heart, blood, okay? But listen, for years I didn't want to see, and I'm a gifted seer, but God hinders you from seeing certain things until an appointed time such as this. When after I had these 2 near-death experiences, God said, no, now it's time for you to really see. Because I went through this stuff where I lost everything, had to start all over again. And I had to see during that time, those people were not there for me. When in fact, I was always there for them. Help raise their kids and everything. You just don't even know. But like I said, my testimonies are back on YT because extending videos over here is just not worth it for me because they always... So, they're all over there. LADIITC sings jazz. Okay, so back to this whole Mars retrograde thing going into March. March is a big time. It's a spring. It's New Year. It's the time in your life where the new things, that if you've been cleaning yourself up and getting ready, it's also that time where the good things, the high favor and abundance is coming your way. And I already woke up feeling like all that I declared is mine and divine decree is mine and it's coming. So you can have that too. It's not too late. Focus yourself right now and get prepared. So let me finish what it got to say about this in the PowerPoint thing. If you wait too long, this momentum will slip through your fingers. You'll wake up in a week feeling like nothing's changed. You're right back where you started. And that's not because you didn't have the chance. It's because you hesitated. So right now, every choice you make holds power more than usual. Okay, if you act, you set things in motion. All right, in ways you can't even imagine. So it is so worth it, but don't sit back and do nothing, okay? This energy, you don't want it to pass right over you. You'll be left wondering why everything still feels stagnant, stuck. The next 3 days are very crucial. They're saying this right now. The next 3 days are crucial. Time is bending. Okay, opportunities are multiplying. In the next 72 hours, they hold more weight than you can imagine. It's a cosmic pressure point we're dealing with, a window where the energy that you put out is being amplified, and not just another day. It's not just another decision. What you do in these next 3 days sets off a chain reaction that will shape the rest of your 2025. That's how big it is. You're either in control of this Mars energy or you're going to get dragged by it. Here's the thing. Mars energy is fast, direct, unstoppable. When it moves hard. Okay? And right now, it's watching what you do with this momentum. If you take action, even a small step towards the path that you've been avoiding, the universe is going to match your energy. You'll notice things suddenly aligning. If you hesitate and you let doubt creep in and you fall back into the comfort zones of waiting for the right time, listen, the energy gonna move on. And I don't want that to happen to nobody. See, this is what windows like this don't stay open forever, okay? If you don't step through it, the opportunity ain't gonna wait for you, okay? The worst part of it all is you'll feel it in 3 days from now. You will feel it. And if you don't take action, you're gonna wake up with this heavy sense of, I should have did something. I don't want that. You won't be able to explain it, but you'll know. You'll know that you felt a moment slip through your fingers, but that doesn't have to be your story. Because right now, you're standing at a crossroads. Don't be stuck in 3D. One path keeps you exactly where you are, okay? The other one, we're going to propel you into a reality that's been waiting for you. It's this entire time. This entire time it's been waiting for you, okay? So get what's yours because it's all there for you. And like I said, we're going to address some things in the next upcoming videos before I get back to the Guardian, because like I said to that one person over there on YouTube that said, when we gonna get back to the book The Guardian? We get back, I get back to it. Don't think I forgot you. I'm reading it and stuff, and let me tell you, when I do talk about it, y'all do need to get this book. If you following Christ consciousness and you're a chosen one, this book you need. It's called The Third Testament by T.R. Ross. And this book, oh, it's your guide. It's a beautiful guide for you. And the next chapter we going on, we finished the Forerunner. The Guardians coming up is an explanations. It has the explanations of the spiritual world of light. And behold, a door was opened in heaven, Revelations 4:1. And the stars of heaven fell upon the earth, Revelation 6:13. These excerpts says taken from the original source. And it's just a Guardian is filled with a whole bunch of explanations. And it's all the Christ consciousness, the gist of it that we want to get to. And then when we follow that chapter, it's the book of true life. And that's the one I really want to get into next after the Guardian. The Guardian's important too, but the book of life after that is the meat and the bones of what we really need to get into, because it's a whole new way of life for us. We're not following that old time religion no more. So what's coming up next? I'm going to do a series on this stuff that I've been writing, making notes, honey. And it's a couple of videos, and I may get to it tonight or not. I don't know. But it's 9 life lessons in counteracting disrespect permanently. And the first step is going to be talking about stop explaining yourself to people who don't deserve it. Okay? And that's a hard one. Even I had to go through that, because I used to explain myself all the time. But see what happened was and all that. And hold up, no, they lying. Don't get caught up in that. And that is also part of this chaos and drama that you may have encountered recently with the Mars retrograde. And it says, give them no attention. Don't give them no attention, and control yourself. And talk to the Most High. And we'll get more into that in the upcoming videos. And I pray you have a rest of your great day. I'm going to the doctors to tell them some good news that I found the source of giving me problems. And I'm